Part 3. The decision that destroyed everything. That evening the house felt different. It wasn't loud. It wasn't violent. It was quiet, too quiet. David sat alone in the living room, lights off, television silent. His phone rested on the table. One unread message. From Ryan. "We can't keep pretending. I'm done hiding." David's hands trembled. Fear wasn't knocking anymore. Fear was already inside the house. A mind trapped by panic. David walked to the mirror. A husband. A father. A respected man. That's what the world saw. But behind the glass stood someone else. Someone desperate. He whispered to himself, "If this comes out, everything ends. His family. His reputation. His life." Fear doesn't think. Fear reacts. And that night, fear made a choice. The last visit. David told Linda he needed to check on Ryan. "Just work stuff," he said calmly. Linda nodded. She trusted him. She always had. David drove alone this time. No family. No witnesses. Just intention. When Ryan opened the door, he smiled. "You came," Ryan said. David didn't smile back. Inside, the tension was heavy. Words turned sharp. Voices rose. Ryan stepped closer. "I won't be your secret anymore." That sentence shattered something inside David. The moment no one saw. The sound was loud. But in that quiet neighborhood, no one listened. When it was over, David stood frozen. Ryan lay still. Too still. David dropped the gun. His breathing was uneven. "This didn't happen," he whispered. "This can't be real." But reality doesn't disappear when you close your eyes. The cover-up. David didn't call the police. Not yet. He wiped the handle. Straightened the room. Opened drawers to make it look forced. A staged crime. A lie created piece by piece. Then he left. He returned later. With his family. To play the role of the shocked friend. To become a witness instead of a suspect. And for a moment, it worked. But truth doesn't stay buried. What David didn't know. Fear leaves fingerprints. And Part 4. Part 4. When the truth spoke. The town moved on. But the investigation didn't. What looked like a tragic crime was slowly turning into something darker. Detective Harris reviewed the case again. Something wasn't right. The mistakes David missed. Security cameras. A small gas station camera 2 streets away had captured David's car. Twice. Once alone. Once with his family. The timing didn't make sense. Why would a man visit the same house twice? On the same day. Fear began to crumble. The lie starts to break. Phone records told another story. Deleted messages. Late-night calls. A connection deeper than friendship. Detectives discovered the truth David had tried to erase. Ryan wasn't just a friend. He was a secret. And secrets make motives. The interrogation. David sat under cold white lights. Hours passed. Detective Harris placed photos on the table. Ballistics. Phone logs. Camera stills. "You didn't find the body, David," Harris said calmly. "You returned to the scene." David's voice cracked. Silence filled the room. Then tears. Then a confession. The courtroom. The town that once trusted him now stared in disbelief. Linda sat in the courtroom frozen. Sophie didn't understand. The truth had destroyed more than one life. The jury didn't take long. Guilty. The final moment. As David was taken away in handcuffs, he looked back. Not at the judge. Not at the crowd. At his family. And in that moment, he finally understood the cost of fear. Epilogue. Ryan lost his life. Linda lost her husband. A child lost her father. Not to death, but to a decision made in fear. Because when fear decides, it never asks permission. End of the story.